Well, here we are, and it's a much calmer day today. We're at the far end, Great Orme end of West Shore. I don't know what that is, I've never really noticed it before. I think it tells you about this something pen mover. Oh, right, it's a map. This information board provided by Welsh Water. It tells you about the release of water, I think, but it's just, I can't even read it now. Yeah, so no sun, very misty over there. I can barely see Anglesey today. Just time for a walk today. We had a very short walk yesterday because of the weather. No dogs on this part of the beach here. But we go on the other part. Come on, Jessie. I'm not going that way, come on. Tide's coming in. Come on. There we are. There's the Orme up there. There's the old Alice Little house. I've shown it you before. What's left of it. I mean, there are plans for that part of the... There are plans for that, but like everything else, it takes forever. And there's the gatehouse, bottom of the Orme. That's a nice ride. I need to get a setup for my GoPro in the car, and then I'll do a nice journey over the Orme. I might have to stop for a minute because I know what Jess is up to. Morning. There we are, so that's that job done. Jess has done her job. Wait, come here. Come on. Jess! Get your ball. Good girl. Come on, we'll go this way for a change. Have a little explore. Jess, come on. There's usually some ravens up there, but nothing today. Let's just walk along this path here. Looks like somebody's been having a barbecue there. Ooh, dirty, disgusting. People just leave anything anywhere, don't they? And beer cans as well. Where are you off to, Jessica? So the tide's out quite a long way. Well, it's actually on its way in. So you can see now the sandbank's forming already. There's one of those little platforms there. You can see it very well. There it is. And then there's that. I think that's got something to do with the water station. I don't really know, unless it's an old jetty. Could be an old jetty. I know there's one further down the other way. Now those two rocks sticking up, I told you in the Alice in Wonderland video, they're the inspiration for the walrus and the carpenter. And if you keep going around the corner where that red brick house is, you can, where that red roofed house is, you come to Millionaire's Row. So we'll just have a little wander on the hard sand for a bit. Not often we get on the hard sand, so it's a bit of a change. Now just here, normally when the tide's going out, a nice little pool forms, which is lovely for the dogs to have a paddle in. So, which is where you'd expect to find some shells, but this beach is devoid of shells most of the time. And having said that, there's a little shell there, shell there, shell there. Quite small, but not worth collecting, and to be honest, I've got bowls of shells at home, so I don't know that I need any more. There's a little breeze. It smells quite salty. There's a bit of a yacht out there, I think. Seagull down there at the water's edge. Very misty over there. I suppose that's heading for the mountains over there. So yeah, looks like they've got really bad weather and storms, lots of rain probably. As long as it's not heading this way. I mean, I've been down here on the beach in the autumn and the winter and seen a storm on those hills, and not even been able to get back to the car before it's come down torrential rain. So I'll just hopefully that doesn't happen today, but I mean the wind is heading in this direction. It's not really, yeah, it's not really off, it's not off the sea. It's coming this way towards me. Now, I'd soon, as I've got trainers on, I'd sooner not get wet feet. Oh, what's this? It's only a baby. We used to poke those with sticks and all sorts when we were kids. I'm sure kids still do that today. But the worrymongers that you see on social media, they're all telling you not to touch them because even when they're dead, oh, little friend for Jess, even when they're dead, they can sting you. And that's slightly different. Oh, don't be going on there. It'll sting you. He wants to play. It's obviously not a bulldog. There's a tiny one over there, and there's another tiny one over there. In fact, now it comes to look, there's quite a few small ones. Ragwort there. breathing hole, and then where it puts its sand up. That's another one. That's a very tiny one. Tiny one there. Hello, you're very nosy. That's a small one. A lot smaller than that other one that we've just seen. So yeah, there's quite a few of them. Come along here. Right, I'm not going to go to... Oh, there's a massive dog poo there. Oh, look out. She nearly walked right into it. Yeah, so I'm not going to walk along this way because I won't be able to get round at the bottom of that spit because that spit there, because the tide's coming in and it doesn't look fast, but it is fast, and by the time I get to the bottom of that spit the tide will have come into there and I might not be able to get around the other side. And I always err on the side of caution anyway, and I don't want to get wet feet by going through this stream here. And there's another jellyfish there. If this is Bentlet Beach, I'd be off over there and walk around the edge of that, but it's not. So yeah, you can see there's sandbanks now forming. And when the tide comes in over there, the tide is really deep there. Because when you swim here, it's, you know, it's very deep. So, watch where you're walking, Jess. Oh, that's a horrible one. I don't like the look of that. It's bigger than the other. Bigger than the other one. There's a little one there. So we'll head back up here. It's a crab shell. Horrible fly. And it's warm. I've not got my cardigan or anything. Now I can see a big bird up there. Now that's a big bird, so I'm presuming I saw it sitting on a rock. So I'm presuming those are the ravens up there. You can see them flying. I mean, to be honest, it took me all my time to get that aeroplane in yesterday. But I could tell that was a big bird because it was sitting on a rock at the top. And there's the two of them flying now. Very faintly in the distance I could hear the call, but that was coming from that direction. And I'm sure there's more than one pair up there. Right, so there they are. Yeah, you soon lose them. The other things that are up there that I have seen when I've been on that other walk is chuffs, and they mate for life as well. They're the ones with red beaks and red legs, and you usually see a bunch of them all together. Nice shell there. I'm not collecting shells today because I've only got my cut off jeans on today, and I don't want to. Can't really fill my pockets with shells, so I'm not collecting any. So there's another there's another thingy-bob, what do you call them? Stingray fish. Jellyfish, that's what they're called. Just being silly. Watch where you're walking, Jess. Ooh, there's lots of them in here. Horrible dark brown ones. That's quite large. More there. And then we're up above the waterline here, so that'll be the last of them. A few more shells here, just limpets. Feather there. So yeah, walking for health, and started a new regime. Been fasting all week, 20 hour fast, 4 hour feast in inverted commas. You eat but you don't really feast. Trying to stick to whole foods, nothing processed, although I've never really eaten anything much processed before anyway. Well, apart from I like sausage at breakfast time. Yeah, so chicken, salmon, bit of haddock, and then lots of veg. And then yesterday I made myself a soup because I'd been having, somebody's having a bonfire here. I've been having avocado and eggs on toast to break the fast, and then I thought, no, I need something a bit more simple. So I made a pan of soup, just a small pan, 2 portions, from sweet potato and what's that other gourd? Oh, I can't remember now. Yeah, so I made that soup, half a tin of tomatoes, salt and pepper, a bit of parsley, and that was absolutely lovely. And then I put a little swirl of cream on it and some black pepper. Had it with some sourdough bread, and that was really nice. So, and then I had a meal at the end of the 4 hours, and then that's done me now until now. But apparently I'm not doing a clean fast because I do like to have a coffee, and I find that if I have a coffee with some cream on the top, like a floater, it just sustains me until later in the day, because it's, what is it now? It's about 12 o'clock and I've still got another 2 hours to go till I can have something to eat. Been drinking lots of water. So I started that on Monday night, and it's now Friday morning. And there we go, that tells you about the sandbanks. There's a little jeepy thing, is that a razor? I I don't know, it's what the Americans call a razor, isn't it? That belongs to the council. It's a little man who looks after the beach. So warnings not to jump on these spits. Now that's clearing a little bit, that cloud. It's not as dark as it was. And that shows you where dogs aren't allowed on this part of the beach. So that's in between the two lots of groins. Right, come on. So those are called rescue rafts, apparently. This way. So I'll have a walk down to the pond. It's a shame actually, because it'd be nice if this pond were like the other one on North Shore, where the kiddies could play in it and have a paddle. I mean, it's quite deep, but it's usually taken by seagulls, so that could be the reason for it. I don't know. And it is fed by natural water, I think, so it's probably not very healthy. Right, see when the tide's coming in. See the sandbanks there. That's hardly anybody on that beach today. And tomorrow it'll be absolutely packed if the weather holds out. Because it's Friday today, so everybody will be here tomorrow. Every man and his dog. So we've actually walked past the car now. So I'll keep going for a bit. Have a look at the pond. Looking at the sandbanks. Yeah, so Monday night to Friday morning I've done with the fasting. It's called intermittent fasting. And I've lost 2 pounds, which, you know, is pretty amazing. Come here. Come here. 2 pounds better than no pounds. Right, so we'll just pop Jess on a lead for now. Have a little wander around here. Grass is yellow. There's the lovely boat. I don't know how they got on in the competition. It was landed no in bloom. So this is the second boat. There's another one up there by the playground. So we just have a look at the map. Penmorva, West Shore. It's just really a map of Llandudno. To be honest, it barely shows. It's the town trail. Right, it doesn't even show West Shore on that map. That's the Llandudno town shore. Oh, Jess must be warm, she's having a rest. Mind you, it has gone warm. I don't know what the temperature is. Yes, I've just had a look at the temperature. Come on, Jess. And it's only 19 degrees, so not super hot like it was yesterday. We had 32 degrees yesterday. We had 32 degrees earlier in the week, about Tuesday, I think, was it? Could have been Monday. One of those days anyway. Oh no, it was Tuesday because I went to Conway with my friend and it was seriously hot walking around Conway. So I'm actually walking away from the car now, so I don't know where I'm going, just having a little wander to be honest. Show you the pond. Just a few seagulls. We have had swans on here, but not this year. So yeah, you can see that. Come here, Jess. See that cloud system? That's lightened up a bit there. I mean, it hasn't actually gone anywhere, but I think it's just gone higher. So it's a lot thinner than it was when I first showed it to you, but the mist is still there. Still heading over towards Anglesey. It's nice and clear on this side, so we'll walk back to the car and I'll call that a day. So hope you enjoyed this little video. At least you could hear me today, and that'll be that. Say bye, Jess. Jess! Oh, she's going to have another lie down, I think. Bye! Bye, everybody. See you next time. Thanks for watching.